trying to be better at making my bed. Nothing fancy. I don't even put the pillows on. I don't know if y'all can see. No, but I've already fed Pixie. And then my routine is to open the door. Move, Pixie. Sorry, guys. Start looking for some YouTube videos to watch. Of course, you know who is right here. And lay on the sofa for a few more hours. I think, what time is it? It is about 6:15. I only got up this early because I feed her. So I'm gonna lay back down on the sofa and relax, watch some YouTube, and maybe doze back off. It's 8:15. I just woke up. I think I am going to get up and shower and have some coffee. I don't know. I really have way too many pillows. I'm finally ready to admit that. This looks crazy sitting on this chair like that, but I used to have a much larger sectional, like a pit, a sofa pit, and so all these pillows made more sense. But and I've since, I have a much smaller set, but I'm like in love with my Pixie. And this one I hear is now just become a floor pillow. I let Pixie just lay on that. But I don't know what to do. What do y'all think? I know it's way too many, but I just love the color and the brightness. Yeah, that's what I ended up with. And I put that one in that chair. Oops. Hey y'all, I'm not ready yet. Yeah, that blanket there is what I used to lay on. I really feel like that one needs to go, but I love the contrast. Anyway, that's me cleaning up in the morning after I've been laying on the sofa. I decided to remove these tablecloths. Oh, let me get this. I passed my mammogram. These are the results, and I always leave this sitting around for a while because it just means so much to me when I can get that. And I don't know. I'm just so thankful that I like for the letter to sit around for a while before I just get tired of it and then eventually throw it away. But anyway, so I decided to remove these placemats and just leave it looking like that. If you haven't noticed, I like a very sparse look. For the most part, yeah, and I felt like this made it look too cluttered. Let me show. So that's the way it looked, and they really serve no purpose other than when I have company and we eat or whatever. But I think that the table is too small and it just makes it look too cluttered. Okay, so that's my Saturday morning straightening up. It's by no means clean, but it's straight because I didn't even dust or anything. But counter is clean. I do have these Macy's coupons to give to either my mom or my sister. Well, probably my mom. My sister is more thrifting these days. So I give these to my mom because I'm not doing any shopping. And then that letter there is from Vanguard. I didn't even know I had any business with Vanguard, but they say they've been trying to reach me. So I better contact them. So that's just out there to remind me. What were you doing? I saw you. You better not be messing with my pillow. You're gonna get it. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna wear makeup today because I'm going out tonight and I want to wear makeup tonight and I need to give my skin a break sometime. So I'm going to just do my brows. So, Weight Watchers. I am 3.8 pounds below my goal, and I have gotten as low as 6 pounds below goal, but that's only because I had gotten sick. Well, I had made myself sick. I ate, in the spirit of full disclosure, I had eaten too much red velvet cake and got so sick. And I think at that point, the point that I got sick, I was probably 4 pounds below goal, and then got up the next morning after being sick all night and was 6 pounds below goal. And I was like, whoa. But yeah, it was not worth it. And I was really glad that that happened, because it had been a while since I had red velvet cake, and it is like my favorite, actually, over chocolate these days. And anyone that knows me knows how much I love chocolate. But I had just a little bit too much, and I was glad that that happened, because it was a great lesson learned. My stomach just cannot tolerate things like that anymore, and that's a good thing. And it was not worth the night that I had following it. So that was good. I will probably weigh in sometime during the first week of August, because I weighed in July. I think it was about the second week in July. So yeah, I'll weigh in probably around the first week of August, depending on how my cycle falls. I don't know. But yeah, so that's going well. For the most part, I track almost every day. I would say I'm tracking probably 95% of the time. I know it needs to be 100. I know. There are things that I do that I am way off track. And when that happens, I just pull it right back in and get right back on track. So as an example, last weekend I went up to Virginia to visit some family and to do a celebration for my uncle. And I got a box of Boston baked beans. I had not had Boston baked beans in so long. And what was the circumstances? Where did I even see them? Because I don't even see them in the normal course of my activities. I can't remember where I was, and I saw them, and I was like, oh, Boston baked beans. So I got a box and grazed on those throughout the weekend. And it was a big box, though. So I'm saying grazed, but it was a big box. So I have no idea how many points that was. And what I did, when I do something like that, I immediately say, okay, I have no weeklies. There's no weeklies to use. And so each day I've got to be on point. And that's pretty much how I recover and how I keep the scale within that. For the most part, I'm thinking 2 to 4 pounds is what I'm staying. 2 to 4 pounds below goal is the range that I'm normally staying. So I feel pretty good about that window, because I have a range of 2 pounds over. So that's giving me a good, 4 to 6 pound range as a safety net. I'm not going to say to play with, because that's not my intention to play with it, but it is a safety net. So that's how that's going. This is about all I'm going to do is, yeah. What was I going to say? Okay, I just want to show you how I'm starting off with my hair, and then I'll cut it off and come back when it's done. I actually go for my actual retie. This time it really is a retie. Next Saturday, so a week from today, and that will be 4 weeks since I had my locks installed. And yeah, we'll see what it's looking like then. I wanted to go 4 weeks as opposed to trying to stretch it, 5 weeks or even 6 weeks. Go 4 weeks for a while until I'm comfortable with how it's doing. And then once I'm comfortable with that, then once I see how it's growing, then I may, stretch it. But for now, it'll be 4 weeks. Okay, so I'm back, and this is what I'm going to do for the day. And I just cannot believe it is so shrunken. But I love it. I absolutely love it, because that means that they're doing something. But anyway, this is what I'm doing for today. Can't wait to get it done. I don't know, do I even have a grid? What grid? Is there one? I don't know. But I'll get it back next week if I don't have one. But in the meantime, I absolutely love them. Love, love, love. And like the frizziness and stuff like that, that doesn't even bother me. Like yeah. Anyway, this isn't a lock video. This is just a weekly chat. But if you get me on the subject of my hair, this is what'll happen. But yeah.
I'll take my coffee to go. So this is what I used for my froth. And this will be my breakfast, a Weight Watcher sweet and salty with a banana and coffee, and I think I'll get a handful of cherries also. Go on. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Come on. Let's go. Let's go potty. All right, be a good girl. Have a good day. Okay, I am about to head to the library or to my mom's house, pick her up, go to the library, return some books, maybe pick up a couple more, and then head over to my sister's a little bit later. And perhaps her next video will show why I'm going over there. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be her next video. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me this Saturday morning, and I will see you in my next video.